It's where you can act like yourself and not worry about anyone else. And if I could describe my ideal space, it's got to have a good computer with the quickest internet, because I'm a geek. You can say to my face, I'm afraid to admit it, I was other stereotypes before. A joker, a drug broker. A known toker, a first day of school loner. A drug abuser, a street cruiser. But I guess you can say I'm a geek incognito. Home. I wonder where that place is, because I've been thinking. Lately, I can't find it. I'm not dissing mine, but I wouldn't call it a home. That's why I never turned down a sleepover. Trying to gain new perspective of things, of how other people live when they're alone in their homes. Home is where everyone on the street has steel bars in front of the windows, so I guess you can call that a gated community. Home is in LA, the hills of Lincoln Heights, where there's temperamental streetlights, neighborhoods in total darkness, and money's real tight. Just hood rats, payasos, vatos, S's, mentals, and gangsters with tattoos on their arms, and it's easy to be sidetracked by apartments with no alarms. Torn apart. All you can hear at night is dogs howling, gunshots ricocheting, urban hailing, kids screaming. You should see them. These homes, when revealed in daylight, show battle wounds by drive-bys with bullet holes directed towards people who try and be saints. They got faded and deteriorating paint. They look depressed, never at rest, always stressed. It's like a bad meal you can't digest. Oppressed by its surrounding occupants. You got kids looking for someone to look up to. Women trying to make $1 or $2. Fancy losers, drug abusers. Gang bangers, drug slangers. Undocumented citizens living check to check. Steering clear from INS. But what is a home? I mean, what is it? Is it the ones on TV owned by Riley and Buffy? The ones that are inhabited by habitants that don't need loans to pay off their glossy, hay-painted homes with grass approximately 2 to 3 inches high? Where they don't have to sell drugs to stay alive? Mischievous kid doesn't belong here, probably wrong place, wrong time. But because those homes make pretend homes. When you knock at those doors, no one answers. No one answers. This isn't a home. It's an empty house. Feel it. Shadows. To me, home is some place where it's chill. No heat, no anger. No bus transfers, no stress. I would open the front door to find her. She's got brown eyes and strawberry lip gloss kisses waiting for me. I would find her taking out a hot Chile garden that we planted while we dream of a better life. But it's all a dream, with no way of making it reality, so I pray, cause clicking my heels will make me look stupid. But, plus, I don't even got no red shoes. Where is my home? Thank you, I'm Dari.
Beating a pulse in the brains, and I'm feeling like things aren't always the same, and I'm stretching my beams as far as I can so I can connect to all of you standing in the audience with pleasures and begons and demigods. I'm not praying to any false idols in this song. I'm surrounded by a corner square and prepared for anything. These cops will come with batons and all this praising. It's not deodorant. I want to tell you the truth and any consequence that I will take you to this present level, and we will be prepared to tap any level-headed ignorant. Follow these, whatever it connects to. Well, these pillars of digressing pills of drugs that they make us take while we are imprisoned, as our youth gets turned into shrapnel guard, and they feel like we are scarred, and we are covered with these iPods and control of these songs that play on those iPods. Throw them out and burn them with the curse and feel that this is the rehearse and turn them. It's a finger curse pointing every corner at you. When I figure that we are a toss of a lost art that falls apart and the coin is lost in making a wish. And I tell you, this is one of the pieces of the puzzles that I travel with. Thank you.
What's up? MC Dez, DJ Slowpoke, Kool-Aid, La Paz.
To all mothers and grandmothers, keepers of infinite wisdom,
To my sister, single parenting, fatherless children. Working for yours, God knows you got it twice as hard. Years of oppression left your soul steady, battered and scarred, but still, as radiant as ever. The head of my household, she kept my family together, mad overdue. Still, we need to give these ladies their props for all that they've been through. Countless generations, and they never stopped. Drop something to counteract entertainment and television that constantly be psychologically abusing women. And to you suckers, man, y'all better be concerned. You were born of a woman, and to a woman you shall return. It's like my mom raised me on free cheese and compassion. Latest fashion was absent like I was for most of my junior high classes, but still was taught the fundamentals of life. Love God, love family, love children and wife. So to those in the day-to-day bombarded with misconception, remember your insecurities are your best qualities. Your imperfections are your perfections. You see, my mom's one, and yeah, my grandma's one too. So I guess it ain't no wonder that I see them in use. Double X genes, complexion, showing respect genes, double X genes, complex genes. Check it out. My sister's one, and my tia's one too. So I guess it ain't no wonder that I see them in you. Double X genes, complexion, showing respect genes, double X genes, complex genes. Check it out. Double X genes, complex genes, showing respect genes. Daughters of our mothers to the future mothers of our offspring. I thought it'd only be right to rock a song righting the wrongs of sucker MCs who prolong animosity toward your divine existence, sister to the moon, and often twice as distant. Your cycle, the only thing consistent. Use the revolutionary factor proving history a misprint. Because her story, it tells a whole different tale. I try to understand, but me, myself, I often fail. But when you riding on the bus or when you walking down the block, don't let nobody put you low because you're not, girl. You're the epitome. Without you, nothing would be. Ignore that evil imagery, magazines and TV. Double X genes, complex genes, showing respect genes, double X genes, complex genes is genetic. Yeah.